Hello and welcome to today's cryptocurrency review, where I'm going to be talking about a project that's going to help onboard other projects through token sales by using their platform. And this project is called Prostarter. As we can see here on prostarter.io, and the link can be found in the description of this video if you're interested. And as always, for transparency, this is a sponsored video, just so you know. But let's get straight in here and talk about Prostarter and what it's all about. And at the moment, Prostarter is conducting a token sale. So if we actually scroll down here, we can see the sale round information. We've got the private sale, which is ongoing at the moment. Then we're going to have round 1 of the pre-sale, round 2, round 3, and the launch pads as well. And as you can see with the private sale, 15 million tokens are currently allocated to this private sale, which is running from the 29th of March until the 15th of April. As you can see here, and the minimum allocation is 10 ETH, so it's not cheap. Just keep in mind, hence why the word private sale. But the price is at 10 cents per token, and then it's going to go down as we get into the pre-sale rounds, 3 ETH as you can see here, and we don't know what the launch pads are going to be like. So that's just something to know. And they are powered by Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, Tron, and Ethereum. Now, when they're saying that, what this actually means is that because this is a cross-chain platform that's going to help onboard other platforms that are trying to conduct token sales, they're basically going to be supporting different projects on Substrate, on Binance Smart Chain, on Tron, and also on Ethereum. So as opposed to one project which you're probably familiar with at the moment, which is called Polkastarter, which is mostly on Ethereum conducting token sales, this project is cross-chain, right? So that is good. That is one benefit that we've got. Now, aside from that, one of the other pros that they've got, which is different to Polkastarter, because we need to mention that, is the live whitelist, which means that you don't actually, you are not going to miss a token claim, which is good because it gives you that opportunity to actually take part. And it is a fair opportunity. We're going to be talking about that when I talk about the lottery process that they've got in place. There's also the one-time KYC, which means uploading your documents only once, and also the cross-chain project launch. Now, of course, we'll be talking about the ticketing system as well in a moment, but first, let's take a look at what they're trying to do here. So we can see that on the 10th of May, they're going to be launching on Uniswap at 1 p.m. UTC. As you can see here, they are planning to list on other exchanges as well. And if we go to this smart contract address and we copy it, and we take that and paste it in the Etherscan. And again, if you don't know what Etherscan is, I have done a dedicated video for beginners explaining how to use Etherscan, which is Ethereum's blockchain explorer, where you can find out all the different information about the transactions on the Ethereum blockchain. So you paste this contract address there, and then you can see the max total supply, which is 100 million. And we're going to take a look at that in the tokenomics too, where they're going to explain pretty much what it is and how they're splitting the tokens. And as you can see, it is pointing to the official website, prostarter.io as well. And of course, they've got the social media profiles and so on. So this is a good place to check. Now, aside from this, they've also got the NFT Launchpad. So they're not only going to help onboard startups that want to launch token sales, but also startups that want to launch NFT token sales. That's awesome, right? So they're saying here that they're encouraging the use of NFTs by giving 8% of the dedicated token allocation for NFT based blockchain projects. Non-fungible tokens have changed the way of the DeFi market with digital assets and collectibles, which is why Prostarter is welcoming NFTs. So you can see that they're planning to launch that in 31 days and 3 hours. And now let's take a look at their actual white paper, because that's where we're going to get more information. So they're just reiterating here, summarizing what it is. Prostarter is a community-centric and transparent DeFi platform introducing its own token, the PROT token, in the crypto market. The mission of the Prostarter project is to offer safe, fast, and smart transactions in a hassle-free environment. Prostarter is coming up with token sales, auctions, fundraisings, and much more for the whole of the crypto community. And of course, you can follow them on social media. They're on Telegram and also on Twitter. Now, we're not going to talk about this specific section here, but what we want to talk about is what problems is Prostarter trying to solve. So they've got a single chain network dependency problem at the moment. We know that that exists with Polkastarter, for example. So Prostarter are solving that problem because they're cross-chain, right? They're going to be on Substrate for Polkadot ecosystem. They're going to be on Binance Smart Chain, on Tron, and also on Ethereum. transparency of the whitelisting, as I was saying earlier, separation of the KYC submission problem, issues regarding the sale and purchase of assets between blockchains. So why Prostarter, right? Let's talk about this because we need to understand why. Well, following the potential of DEX, Prostarter has been developed with an aim to offer the safe and transparent cross-chain launchpad. Many companies have started building blockchain-based projects, which is a good thing for the future. Many of them are startups and don't have enough funds to afford the development cost of their blockchain project, which is why Prostarter is here. Prostarter is an inexpensive way for every startup or project to reach investors for raising funds, because investors do trust on DeFi platforms like Prostarter. Built on cross-chain, Prostarter provides transparent and fair opportunities for the whole of our crypto community, including investors and startups. So yeah, they're going to have their dashboard with the platform where you're going to be able to take part in these token sales launched by various projects. Now, let's talk about this section here. So, Prostarter is a community-centric and transparent DeFi launchpad introducing its own token PROT in the crypto model. The mission of the Prostarter project is to offer a professional and hassle-free fundraising environment. Prostarter is coming up with the token sale auctions, fundraisings, NFT ecosystem, and much more. And with Prostarter, everyone can raise funds for blockchain projects through transparent and fair whitelisting. Moreover, investors will be able to invest in well-deserved and quality projects by purchasing different tokens. Raising capital for projects has never been this much easier and professional as it has become with Prostarter. Future is going to be decentralized and interoperable with Prostarter. Now, what are the main features? The cross-chain swaps, the whitelisting, the fixed swap token pools, and the KYC verification. The main features of Prostarter are also the permissionless listings, basically allowing the PROT token holders to use the protocol for creating launch fixed swap token pools in a truly decentralized environment. Also, the anti-scam. So the team of Prostarter has implemented all kinds of measures and scripts to make sure that the system is free from any kind of scam or fraud. The governance model and the token vesting. So in order to maintain the integrity and value of the PROT token, they're doing a token vesting on Prostarter. The total purchase tokens will be locked on the platform after you purchase them, and they'll start releasing you a fixed percentage of your tokens gradually. Okay, now what makes Prostarter a unique platform? Well, the probability of having loopholes in every project is always there, and DeFi platforms are not any different. There are many DeFi platforms working in the crypto market offering whitelisting and many other features, but users still have to face issues. We'll go through some of the core features that make Prostarter unique and better than other DeFi platforms. So the premium projects. Unlike other DeFi platforms, Prostarter only brings premium and well-deserving blockchain projects for fundraising and whitelisting. They make sure to bring fair and top-level investment opportunities to all investors on the network. Through the governance model, they'll select blockchain projects based on the idea and the growth potential. And I do hope that this is going to solve the problem we currently have on Binance Smart Chain with a lot of these food tokens, right? They have no value really, right? All they're doing is just hoping to offer that liquidity pool to the community members on the Ethereum blockchain. But aside from that, there's nothing special. So we can hope that maybe Prostarter are going to change the way they're conducting these token sales and who they actually accept, who's going to be conducting token sales in that sense. Now, in every DeFi platform, you must submit KYC to get your information verified before you participate in any token sale or project's IDO whitelisting. And the thing of separate KYC submission is what irritates every member of any DeFi platform. At Prostarter, they make sure to bring ease and convenience to the members. With one-time KYC, they would only have to submit the KYC once to get the information verified. And then there will be no separate KYC submissions, which means using your DeFi cross-chain platform has become way easier and hassle-free like never before. So that's great. And this is how you're going to have your account here, which is pretty much your fingerprint, digital fingerprint, if you want to call it that way. Now, they've also got this clip here if you want to check it out with how to actually use it. And again, it is in development at the moment, hence why they're conducting their token sale. The live IDO whitelisting, so do check that out if you're interested here. The time-bound guaranteed allocation, have a read through this, and again the link will be found in the description. But let's talk about the lottery ticket formula, because this is the interesting one. So in many DeFi platforms, you'd have to hold a specific amount of tokens to have an entry in the whitelisting. The unfair thing is that mechanism is the one who is holding fewer tokens than the set token amount would not have any chance to have an entry in the whitelisting. So when it comes to Prostarter, they make sure to come with something easy and convenient for the members in the platform. Now, the one who has a ticket will have a chance to win the whitelisting, and the formula for determining a ticket is way fairer for all the members. So let's see how it actually works. So we've got the token amount here, the T, right? And then the number of days in the lockup. And then that's basically your total number. That's calculated as your total number of tokens in a way, right? Divided by the number of days, and it tells you how many tickets you actually get. Okay, so here you could see that for 5,000 PROT, as an example, locked for 7 days, that would be equal to 35,000 divided by the number of days equals to 1 ticket. Okay, and then here, this example has 10,000 PROT for 1 day only. Okay, and you get no ticket. 3,000 PROT for 12 days, you get 1 ticket. And then 2,500 PROT for 30 days, locked for 1 month, you get 2 tickets. So that of course maximizes your opportunity to actually take part in this token sale. And that's better because, as you know, when the token sale can only have so many tokens up for sale, right? Just like Prostarter have themselves, right? They've only got 15 million in the first in the private sale. So yeah, it just shows you, right? There's only a limited amount, so not everyone can take part, but those who do will be the lucky ones, right? Because they will actually be able to take advantage of getting in early, and then when these tokens list on exchanges, the price is very likely going to go up higher and therefore earn you a good amount of money. And again, this isn't financial advice, but this is just how token sales work, right? So yeah, there's the funds lock-in system as well, the mechanism. So all you have to make sure is your amount must be equal to the value of the variable E to secure your 1 ticket for whitelisting as per the formula. With the funds lock-in mechanism of Prostarter, you'll be able to lock your funds and unlock them at any time as you prefer. Due to this ticket lottery formula, they've given equal opportunities to both those who are holding a few PROT for many days and the ones holding many PROT for a few days. Your time period of locking the funds will be reset once you unlock your funds, and also if you lock a different amount of PROT tokens at 2 different times, then the system will accumulate all of your funds for calculating a lottery ticket. At Prostarter, they make sure to facilitate the members without putting an extra limit or restrictions. In short, more tickets means more chances to win in the whitelisting. So that's great, right? It's great to see that they're offering this opportunity, and it's not just based on the first come, first served. It's actually a fair shot to everyone, even those that are late to the game. And this is why this lottery formula is interesting, right? Because when you're fast, not everyone can be fast, right? To be available as soon as possible, as soon as these whitelistings kick off. So that's why it's important to have plenty of time and to have this lottery system to give everyone a fair shot. So again, with NFTs, as I was saying earlier, there will also be an 8% allocation for NFT-based blockchain projects that will also launch. And this is how the marketplace is going to look like. Also Pro Kings. So Pro Kings is coming up, Prostarter is coming up with Pro Kings, which is something rewarding and exciting for the community. In order to be a Pro King, you would have to hold a specific amount of Pro tokens set by the platform. And here are the following 2 benefits of being a Pro King on Prostarter. Guaranteed allocation. So one of the main advantages of Kings will have on Prostarter is that they will get a guaranteed token allocation for every project hosted for fundraising on Prostarter. Kings will be able to secure guaranteed token allocations without participating in the project's ITO whitelistings. Direct allocation. Now, Prostarter will be building partnerships and collaborations with many companies who want to promote their project. Only Kings will have a share in the tokens given by the collaborators for the Prostarter community. Now, the governance vote. Another advantage Kings will have over other Prostarter members is the power to vote. Along with the Prostarter team, Pro Kings will be able to decide the selection of premium blockchain projects through their votes. So that's why governance is very important. Now, let's take a look at the roadmap. So here we can see that the public launch is in Q2 of 2021. With the project launch, to the partnership, the marketing phase, and also Binance Smart Chain launch, because as you know, it's going to be on Ethereum first, and the Launchpad, of course. Then bridges interoperability in Q3, building the connections across multiple chains. Also Tron blockchain launch, NFT Launchpad is also due in Q3, and then towards Q4 we've got scaling and optimization, NFT swaps, NFT competitions, and NFT marketplace. And again, do check out the detailed roadmap further down here. Now let's take a look at the tokenomics. So we've got the 100 million total supply. As you can see, 50% is allocated to the sale, 15% to the team. community and contribution 5%, airdrop 4%, Uniswap liquidity only 3%, advisors 5%, 8% to the NFT creators, and 10% to partnership and collaboration. So yes, this is pretty much it here. There's also more information on the market capitalization here, and also the token vesting here. You can see the vesting period is for 3 years for the team, the advisors 2 years as well. It's a quarterly unlock, monthly unlock for the partnership and collaboration. Community and contribution has a monthly unlock as well, only 5%. The vesting period is for 1 year. NFT creators also 8% with 6 months vesting period and 2 months unlock. And yeah, this is pretty much how it works here, as you can see. And of course, the private sale is a 2-year vesting period with a quarterly unlock. Okay, so if you take part in the private sale, that's when you're going to get paid. It's on a quarterly basis, as you can see here. Then 2 months for the public sale rounds. And it's going to be 30%, 40% after the first month, and 30% after the second month. And the Launchpad is going to have no vesting period. So yes, this is pretty much it. Again, I do think they have a good opportunity, right? I do like what they're doing. And yeah, just one other thing I wanted to talk about actually is their Twitter page. If you are interested to follow them on Twitter, do check them out on Twitter. Here you can see they've only got 690 followers. So again, they are just starting, right? Hence why they've got this token sale going on at the moment. They're just at the private sale stage. So do check them out if you're interested. There's also a guide here with how to claim your PROT token. So if you're interested to know, have a read at this. Basically on the 5th of April, they're going to start the KYC verification. And then once you get verified, you get your PROT tokens, which you're getting through the private sale now if you are interested with your Ethereum. And if you don't get verified, then your Ethereum will be sent back to your wallet. So again, you could just have a read of this. It pretty much explains to you how you do it, how you connect to MetaMask, and all the steps you need to follow here, as you can see, to add the tokens. Of course, you need the smart contract address to add the PROT token to Ethereum's MetaMask, and I have done a dedicated video on the MetaMask wallet. If you're interested to watch that, it should pop up on the top right hand corner of the screen if you're watching this on YouTube, just to understand. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, bye bye.